Welcome to the third episode of Building the Franchise with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm your host, Gibbs. This episode, we're going to be going over preseason as well as the first 2 weeks of MBL Season 20. Let's do a quick recap of the preseason. In the preseason, we went 2-2. First round pick Larez Haggins had 8 tackles, 3 sacks, and 1 interception. Unfortunately, though, the preseason was filled with injury. Miles Jack has a broken collarbone. Wide receiver Rashad Green has a broken collarbone. Cornerback Aaron Clevin has a ruptured disc. And rookie wide receiver Seymour has a broken collarbone. We also made the decision to rebuild our stadium as it is in horrible condition, and we will be working through those decisions as they come. Now, let's get right into our first week of training. Our focus players will be Ramsey, Bortles, and rookie Larez Haggins, and we will be working on the medium pass and cover 3 defense. Week 1, we played division rival, the Tennessee Titans. On the very first play of the regular season, Blake Bortles throws a pick 6 to the Titans linebacker, number 59. Not the way we were hoping to start the season. Luckily though, we have the whole game to come back from that mistake. Extra point good, Titans up 7-0. But the Titans defense holds us to 3. Field goal good, Titans up 7-3. Second and 12, Bortles throws a perfect pass where only Hearns can catch it for a first down. Unfortunately though, the drive stalls and we were forced to punt it back to the Titans. On 3rd and 4, Telvin Smith comes up with a big defensive play, batting down what would have been a big first down and forcing the punt. With only 2 minutes left in the half, Bortles comes up with 2 big completions, one to Robinson and one to Hearns, leading to this big run by TJ Yeldon, taking us down to the 10-yard line. And on the very next play, Ivory runs into the end zone with a big stiff arm on the Titans defender, extra point good, Jags up 10-7. After the kick back to the Titans, Telvin Smith comes up with a big sack on Mariota. And with 23 seconds left, on 3rd and 17, Mariota tries to force the ball down the field, but Cochon Jarrett has other plans as he intercepts the ball, taking it to the Titans' 40. Bortles decides to try to take a shot to Hearns before half, but gets intercepted in the end zone, a great play by the Titans defender. Titans come out in a big set on 3rd and 2 and hand it off to Henry, but he gets upended by Telvin Smith, gaining only 1 yard and forcing the punt. The punt pins the Jags at our own 6-yard line, and the Jags go 3 and out, forced to punt it back to the Titans. Titans drive down the field, but Jags hold them to a field goal, tie game 10-10. Jags drive down the field to the Titans' 11-yard line. A good run by Yeldon takes us down to the 1, and after another rush by Yeldon that pushes us back a yard, Bortles sneaks it in for the touchdown. Extra point good, Jags up 17-10. On 3rd and 13, Mariota tries to force the ball and throws an interception right to Plesnuzny. Jags take over on Titans' 30-yard line. On 3rd and 6, Yeldon takes the handoff, hits a big hole up the middle, and stiff arms a defender for a 20-yard gain, taking us down to the 6-yard line. Yeldon gets the call again and stumbles down to the 1-yard line. And on 3rd and goal, Yeldon runs it in for the touchdown untouched. Extra point good, Jags up 24-10 with 1:15 left. On the Titans' first play after kickoff, Mariota forces it down the right side of the field, picked off by Dwayne Gratz, sealing the game. Jags win 24-10. In Week 2, we play the Baltimore Ravens in CMF. Let's get right into training. We will be focusing on Ramsey, Bortles, and Haggins again, also working on outside zone and cover 2 man. On 1st and 10, Bortles hands off to Ivory for a 12-yard gain on a counter. The very next play, Bortles hits Hearns to the post for a big play down to the 18-yard line. Ravens defense holds strong in the red zone, holding Jags to a field goal. Jags up 3-0. After a first down, Flacco comes out on a 1st and 10 and throws an interception to Prince Amukamara, his first on the year. After the interception and a roughing the passer penalty, Jags down to the 17-yard line, and Blake Bortles throws a pick to the Ravens linebacker Correa. After Flacco's interception, he comes out and drives the Ravens down the field all the way to the Jags' 24-yard line, but on 3rd and 1, Ramsey lays out Grant. On 3rd and 11, Bortles hits Robinson for a 14-yard gain and a first down. Coach decides to see how the Ravens react to the Wildcat, and Yeldon breaks a big 28-yard gain down the Ravens' 40-yard line. On 3rd and 6, Bortles is hit and fumbles, recovered by the Jags, forcing a field goal. Jags take the lead 6-3 with under 2 minutes left before half. 3rd and 10 for the Ravens, and Dante Fowler Jr. sheds the left tackle and sacks Flacco, forcing a Ravens punt. Third down, Bortles forces the ball into coverage, leading to an interception by the Ravens. Ravens ball with 1 minute left before half. After the interception, Ravens drive down the field to the Jags 7, and with the clock ticking and only 8 seconds left, Flacco almost throws an interception. Jags defense holds strong and keeps Ravens to 3 points, with going to the half tie game. On 3rd and 1, Jags come out and stop the fullback dive, forcing the Ravens to punt. The next few drives for both teams stall, forcing punts on both sides. Finally, the Jags put together a drive, getting into the red zone just before the fourth quarter. Bortles hits Robinson on a slant, good for a touchdown. Jags up 13-6. Flacco tries to hit his tight end on a seam, causing a tip ball, and Jalen Ramsey snags it out of the air for the interception. 2nd and 15, Blake Bortles places the ball in a tight spot, and somehow Kenny Stills hangs onto it for a first down. Yeldon gets the handoff on first down and stiff arms the Ravens defender for a 15-yard gain. A few plays later, Yeldon gets the call again and carries 2 defenders in for the touchdown, extra point good, Jags up 20-6. On 1st and 10, Telvin Smith chases down Flacco for a big sack, Flacco injured on the play. With 1:14 left, Flacco's replacement, A. Cotton, throws it to the flat a bit too late, and Jalen Ramsey reads it for the pick 6 to seal the game, extra point good, 27-6. So at the end of week 2, we are 2-0, but we did have 2 more injuries to our already heavily depleted team. Strong safety Cyprin with a dislocated elbow, out 6 weeks, and rookie wide receiver Coe, dislocated hip, out 8 weeks. 7th round draft pick Israel Gordy will get the start over injured Cyprin. We have high hopes in Jacksonville for this young man that we picked up late in the draft. With all the injuries, we have only 3 healthy wide receivers at the moment, so we are forced to place Sam Coe on IR with his dislocated hip and sign someone from either free agency or practice squad. After much consideration, we signed Jacoby Vick off the Jets practice squad. Hopefully he can fill a bit of our injury void for the next few weeks. Well, that's it for this episode of the BTF with Jacksonville Jaguars. You know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, check out everything we do here at the MBL Network. Also check out 365MaddenBomberLeague.com for everything MBL.